You're devaluing all the value that you bring to the life of the kid because you somehow believe that if you go to the white school and work for the white man, you're going to learn all these amazing magical things that I can't ever show you. I don't think that's true. There are lots of things I think my dad could have showed me if he'd understood the importance of making sure I learned from him first before I learned from everybody else. Because as much as I'm ashamed to admit it, I didn't really have a value for all those skills that he had until I was probably 30 years old. And I was like, damn, he knows how to do a lot of stuff. But literally, if my car broke down, I would take it to the shop and wouldn't even ask him how to fix it. It probably made him feel bad. Like you don't even realize how much stuff I know. So, but how are they going to know if you're not spending time with the kids, right? If you're not bringing them into the family business early, how are they going to know how much work it took for you to build that? Right? If you don't bring them with you when you do things, how are they going to know how valuable you are? So I would encourage you, keep your kids close. That's my point, right? I'm not saying, you know, block them off from the rest of the world. I am saying that it is my view that when you talk about allocating your time, I want you to think about a 24-hour day. And then I want you to think about how much of that 24-hour day we spend at our little job working for white people. Most of our time, most of our lives is occupied by serving them. We spend more time with our boss than we spend with our children, with our spouses. I don't think that's healthy. I think that's a big part of the reason why Black economics has not improved. Again, circling back, just so we can close this off and put a stick a pin in this conversation. Remember, wealth in America does not come from jobs. Wealth in America does not come from jobs. Wealth in America does not come from jobs. I'm doing an Umar Johnson. I'm gonna repeat it 3 times to make sure you understand that. Wealth in America comes from real estate ownership, stock market ownership, entrepreneurship. In fact, actually, let me see. I think I put a post up about that. Maybe I put it on Twitter, but it's like some stats that I really think you guys should see on this topic. And I'm gonna see if I can find it. If I don't find it here, then I will put it. I'll put it up. It's on my Instagram. My Instagram is Dr. Boyce Finance. So here we go. All right. So I'm gonna show you something, and don't worry, ignore the meme. Yeah, I have a great person on my team who makes all these little cool pictures of me and with these little quotes and stuff. And her name's Christine. She's awesome. Anyway, so forgetting that part, which actually, what if you want to know what this quote means? Luxury is generational peace, not just generational pieces. That's my way of saying that buying designer stuff is, unfortunately, it's doing is it's filling your ego. It's basically taking advantage of your lack of self-esteem to make you falsely believe that if I have this expensive item on my body, that I'm a more worthy human being. And I'm the guy that I'll save you, $50,000 by telling you that you are somebody, even if you're not wearing Gucci or Louis or whatever. So that's the point of that quote there, if you want to know. But here's the part I wanted you to see. Here, look at this. Number one, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, and most come from investing or business ownership, not wages. So the average millionaire has 7 streams of income, which goes back to the fact that financial security is not acquired when you have one stream of income, meaning like one job, or even, if both of you have a good job. Financial security comes from multiple streams of income. So that if one stream gets cut off, the other 6 can take over.